roll into the doctor's office. We're doing all the normal stuff you do with a physical, you know, like tapping your knee to make sure your knee's awake or whatever, taking your weight, grabbing your wiener, you know, all the normal stuff. It's not a secret. Everybody knows by now that when it comes to girls, size matters. Alright? That's right. I'm talking about tall guys. I don't know what it is. There's just something about being tall that girls love. You can literally look like the bad luck Brian meme, but as long as you're like 6'5" or something, perfectly fine. You could be picking up like Scarlett Johansson. Meanwhile, you can look like Chris Evans straight off the set of Captain America, and if you're 5'4", they'll still give you the cold shoulder. It is hard on these streets. Now, in between is where most guys stay, which is about average height, including me.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Average height's cool because you don't have to worry about being like too short or anything like that. You just have to win girls over with your personality and features, which is cool, but it's not all fun and games for us average height fellas either. Nothing is worse than when you take your girl on a date and she gets the opportunity to wear high heels and wants to go all y'all mang on you at Olive Garden. And I don't know what it is with girls who just love wearing extremely tall heels. They'll be wearing like 9-foot heels, which is cool, but I've seen so many girls so unbalanced that they like almost fall or do fall, and it's like a total danger to society.
Oh, no, Terry. Put it in reverse, Terry. Put it in reverse. Oh, Lord. Lord, Jesus. Oh, Lord.
And what is up with heights not translating between genders? Like, you can be like 5'8", looking like a normal guy. But if you're 5'8" and you're a girl, standing next to a 5'8" guy, next thing you know, it looks like LeBron James is chilling with his children. For average guys, nothing is worse is when you have to look up to your girlfriend and she's like, give me a kiss. Only because next thing you know, one of your boys is gonna run up and be like, hey, look at me. She is the captain now. And guys, you're not innocent either. You're some of the worst people when it comes to height. Everyone knows there's this universal scale now that guys take whatever height they are and then they add 2 inches. So pretty much if you're watching this video and you're a guy, you're 5'10", hey, congrats, you're now 6 foot. You passed the threshold. It's a thing. Like, if you don't believe me, there was literally an article posted about how NBA players had to get official height rankings now because they would lie about their height all the time. And these guys are like 7 foot. Look, I don't make the rules. I just abide by them, alright? I'm a law-abiding citizen. So needless to say, height is pretty important when you're growing up. In elementary school, middle school, it's kind of whatever. But in high school, things get real. Height is important, alright? We're trying to get sports scholarships. It's growth spurt season, and most importantly, we're not trying to have to look up to our girl at prom. Freshman year, I was 5'6", which is alright. I mean, I'm not too short. Definitely not tall by any means. But my dad was 6'4", so I was like, it's just a matter of time. Throughout my freshman year though, just things started happening, alright? I was starting to outgrow most of my friends. I was able to reach the top shelf in the kitchen. Big milestones. So I was amped for my sports physical that I take every year because that's where they take your official height. And I was like, yo, I'ma kill this. Ahead of the physical, I'm like looking in the mirror, I'm sizing myself up. I'm like, psh, you a good 6'1", but hey, if they said 5'10", psh, I wouldn't be mad at it. I mean, even Shaq had to start somewhere, alright? I roll into the doctor's office. We're doing all the normal stuff you do with a physical, you know, like tapping your knee to make sure your knee's awake or whatever, taking your weight, grabbing your wiener, you know, all the normal stuff.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
But all I cared about was the height. So I'm prepared. I go against the wall, and then he's like, yo, we need you to take your shoes off. And I was like, whatever, you know, do you. I go back up against the wall. I'm trying to make my back as straight as possible, all right? I'm trying to get that good posture. He takes a look at me, and then he's like, all right, cool, you can sit down. Then he writes on the paper, and then he looks at me and goes, all right, I got you at about 5'8". So I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah, sounds about right, huh? I mean, yeah, like 5'8", 5'9", you know, whatever, same thing. And he's like, wait, what? I mean, yeah, like 5'8", 5'9", you know, like no big deal. You're not 5'9". Oh, okay. No, look at me. You're not 5'9". All right. You really think you're 5'9"? I mean, I don't know. No, like don't go around telling people you're 5'9". Like that's a lie. Okay, I got it. Yo, This kid really thinks he's 5'9". This man like starts roasting me. At this point, he starts making jokes. He's like, yo, like, bro, you could like drown in a play pool. You're like a human rest. He started dying. My dad was dying of laughter. The nurse came in at some point. She was dying. I didn't ask for this abuse. Like, you're a doctor. Is this even allowed? One thing I did notice though when I was leaving the doctor's office was this man was about 3 hairs away from a solid unibrow. So the next year, of course, the whole week leading up to it, I'm like looking up unibrow jokes. Had to come strapped, alright? Couldn't be caught off guard again. Like, roast me once, shame on you. Roast me twice. We don't get roasted again because we bring the flamethrower and burn the whole place down. The guy's spidey senses must have gone off or something because when I roll up this time, he's out sick. Convenient. He got lucky. He really did. I was ready to go. I've been roasted a bunch of times. Whatever. Got roasted by my doctor. Whatever. Joke's on y'all. Alright, you wanna know why? I'm still waiting on my growth spurt.